Hi everybody, Angela here, just wanting to share a word of encouragement with you. I am here this week in Leesburg, Virginia. I'm helping to host a Ghost 5K run, and I've been working hard all this week, and it's going to be beautiful, the number of participants we have here. The house behind me is known as Pexton Manor. It was built back in the early 1600s, and it's a little bit different in its design compared to some of the southern plantations that we're used to here. It was actually built by a German designer, and so that's why it has some of its Gothic look. But at one time, this house was full of life and full of vibrancy, but today it's being used as a haunted house. Now maybe some of you can relate. Maybe your home at one time was full of life and full of vibrancy, but today it seems a little haunted. Well, don't be discouraged. I want to share some hope with you. You see, at one time that happened to Keith and I as well. We had dreams, and our dream home turned into a nightmare. He and I decided to go separate ways, and we were going in different directions, and our children were paying the cost for that as well. And so what was a dream turned into a nightmare. It reminds me of a story of two gentlemen in the Bible who were going to build homes too. One thought he'd go the cheaper route, and he would just build on sand, and it would get the house built quicker, and what's the trouble? It would be all right. So he did that. He followed those plans. But when the winds came and the storms came, the house that was built on the sand had no foundation that was firm enough to hold it up. So it fell, and it crumbled to the ground. The other gentleman thought, well, I'm going to put a little bit more time into mine, and I'm also going to put a little bit more cost into mine. But in the long run, it'll pay off. And so he found a rock, and he decided to build his house there. It took time and it took effort, but as the winds came and the storms blew, you know what happened? The house stood firm. You know that rock is Christ Jesus. And if we will get the word of Christ inside of our lives and inside of our homes, whenever troubles come, whenever storms arise, we'll find that our homes are still standing and that they're not falling apart. So I encourage you today, build on the rock and know that your dreams can come true and that you don't have to live in a haunted house, but your home can be full of life and full of vibrancy. And remember, it's a good time to be you.